I did a new bang. I cut my hair myself this morning and I tried to do something a little bit cute. I've always been wearing a bang since I'm little, and those few months I just did nothing to my hair. I just let my hair grow. It felt quite odd in a way. It's still not that convenient for me. But anyway, who cares? I just did a little unboxing of books I just received by post that just got delivered from South Korea. I was supposed to just wait for 1 week. In the end, I waited more than a month. For the price I paid, I should have just sent it by boat. Would have been the same. So these
Oh, j'ai cru que c'était bondi. J'allais faire genre. Oh. Non, je suis un peu déçue du coup. It's not that big, I just have small hands, okay? This is a latte cup. I
I have to write the next step for my teacher. She needs to see the current state of my work. I'm not really good at writing. I'm writing in French, which can be a little bit more complicated sometimes, because to say one thing, you can say it in multiple ways. Actually, that's pretty fun to try to do that, even though I'm not really good at it. I have the ideas, I can discuss about it, I know where I'm going, but to explain it with exact words and to know how to structure my work, it's really something that is hard for me. For that, I think that's why I'm pretty grateful to have a teacher who's gonna help me. An item for like a makeover project for the bathroom. It's not my bathroom. I don't want to replace the whole drawers. I just want to find a prettier solution time that I stay here. So, oh, sorry. That's not acceptable. I just bought one rope, enough for what I need. Okay, I like the color, it's not bad. I thought it would be much more red. I was scared that it would be much more red. Actually, it's really nice. So, this is the color. It looks a bit lighter on camera. I think it's lighter than my cabinets. So, these are my usual cabinets that I stained myself. And yeah, it's a little bit lighter, but not that bad. I even can see it on my desk. So, as you can see, my desk is kind of light wood if I want to undo the table. But actually, I kind of like it as it is. Also, like my shelves here are light. Maybe I'm gonna change them with this wooden cup. That's not my priority right now, actually, I don't care. Yeah, I'd like to use it for my bathroom drawer. So that's the current look of my bathroom space. So I cannot use the shower, so I just hang my clothes here. It wasn't my priority for a long time. It's okay to have this bathroom. I'm not feeling really comfortable in here. The lighting is super weird. I always look different when I'm inside than outside. And also I think I just want to give a little cozy, comfortable vibe. Even in the bathroom, it can be really fun. I don't see a lot of bathroom makeover because it's something that people just don't show. We also have a little storage space, which is kind of huge and kind of big. And I think it's 60 centimeters of... It's kind of deep and we can do a lot of things here and to use it as a storage. So yeah, that's the temporary solution that we find for this space. And also I'm doing currently cooking some pastas, but also doing Earl Grey syrup for tomorrow because I'm organizing a scrapbooking club day afternoon at home tomorrow, and I wanted to do some little syrups and to prepare some drinks. Usually I'm not good with pastries and baking stuff and cooking stuff. I'm more into the drink part, I would say. So I'm doing syrups for tomorrow. I'm also going to do maybe a cane syrup. I have to go to do some grocery shopping as well, buying milks and stuff like that. My lunch is going to be super simple. We got some salmon from a friend of my family. I'm gonna do pasta with salmon, olive oil and salt because I don't even have pepper here. And I'm gonna read. I really want to finish my book because it's been a while since I started this book. Actually, the first pages. Okay. I wanted to say the first pages, but it's the whole first chapters that weren't good, were kind of boring. And it took at least 150 pages before getting kind of interesting. Now it's really interesting and I want to finish it. Hi. Today I will try to put that on my cabinets here in the kitchen because I want to change color because it's like I don't like this gray. So since we moved in here, I didn't change anything besides the counter and the wall. I think at first, when they did the whole like underground apartment here, I think the cabinets and all the kitchens was gray at first, but then they had like a first fluid, yeah, then they had a second one, so they had to change the whole kitchen here. Still haven't changed and I still haven't touched them since I moved in. We're like kind of okay. They didn't bother me that much to try. I think it's 5 meters and I hope we'll have enough. Yeah, I think we'll have enough. Maybe I'll just do a one door and we'll see what it looks like. So today it's 1st of December 2025. It's just 1 month left before the end of the year and the start of 2026, which is exciting. This morning I always and this morning I was also working on my portfolio. Actually, I need it to apply for my internships. I was planning to do one online because I think when you have online access, you can do a lot of things than just having like a PDF file that you send to them. So I'm gonna work. The only thing that I say is like I'm gonna work on my thesis. Blah, blah, blah. Those last few weeks were kind of like heavy. It's kind of heavy since the beginning of the semester because I thought my thesis would be just kind of easy. I knew that it would be a bit hard to work on, but I had kind of expectations, hopes that my work will be more like less and stressful than it actually is. It's stressful, but in a good way because I like what I do and I'm really passionate about what I'm learning. So it doesn't really matter, but it's still like a lot of work and I do like it, but I don't like to do it. So I try to find some way to enjoy it a little bit more, like buying a new notebook. This notebook is from Moleskine and I just added like a little sticker on it. It makes it a little bit more professional. I was just like writing my notes and remarks of my teacher. I think it looks really professional and aesthetic in a way. It's kind of helping me to enjoy like journey, like thesis journey a bit more. I think just this type of work is not meant for me. I get too distracted by a lot of things. I don't even go on Instagram or TikTok when I'm doing this work. Like for example, this morning I was just supposed to work on my thesis, but then I had the idea to continue to work on my portfolio. I don't know why, but then I got super stuck in this project for maybe around like 4 hours in a row. I didn't stop. And that's my biggest problem. I think it's like everybody, but anyway. Actually, this morning I already had like a matcha, one coffee, and I want to have another one. But because I'm really lazy today, I've been using those little drip coffee bags that I bought in South Korea from Coffee Libre. Which I think is really practical when you don't have any tools or you're really lazy. Because it's like a pre-blend, like a pre-grinded coffee, which comes in small kind of bags that you have to open and just add like hot water in it. You have a little instruction here. It's like 10 grams. I just had it this morning and it's really practical. I'm hesitating now between doing on my own or drip coffee. I think I'm gonna do drip coffee. My current favorite one is from Sender Coffee, which I also bought in South Korea. This one is this Costa Rica geisha yellow honey coffee. It tastes a bit like bergamot, orange peel, and prune. Compared to the Fritz one that I also bought in South Korea from Fritz Coffee, which is also a thing. Single origin. It's here. Costa Rica. It's from Costa Rica. Yellow honey one. Costa Rica. Yellow honey. It's cute. So I thought that this one was a bit more acidic than the Sender Coffee one. Actually, when I do like drip coffee, I love when it's not blend, but really light coffee and almost like a tea taste. I don't really like when it's too bitter or too sour. Otherwise, I would go for an Americano because it's like stronger. For me, V60 has to be really in between a tea and like an Americano filter coffee, because even filter coffee can be a bit stronger sometimes for me. This one does the job. It's really nice. The smell is amazing. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go for 15 grams. That's the ratio I usually do for any type of coffee. Then I'm gonna use my hand grinder. And I don't remember if the size ground is okay. And then I'm gonna use my only single cup. I thought when I bought this one, I thought it wasn't glass, but actually it's plastic. I was a little bit disappointed because of the price, mostly. So I'm gonna use the big one. It looks a bit more aesthetically pleasing than just the plastic one. At 92 degrees Celsius. When you buy the coffee, you receive little instructions. Oh, it has to be super cold. Ratio 1:15. Brew time 2 minutes 15. And in here, in a big bento box, I have all my filters. This one is for V27, V60 for 2 cups, and V60 for 1 cup, which I'm gonna use today. Fold it. Here, this little part, I'm gonna fold it. Like this. And here. Oh wow, that's so good. It would be even better with like a little sweet on the side. Coffee in V60, it's a bit like good wine. When you drink coffee, you can enjoy it as it is. You can enjoy like a glass of wine as it is, but you can also enjoy it with a good dish side. And I think for coffee, it's pretty much the same. You mix the taste together and it creates something new, which I really enjoy. So it's gonna enhance the coffee, the taste of the coffee and the pastry, and gonna mix it together, create something really delicious. So yeah, just start like this. Like for me, like coffee culture is something that I like. It's something to share. That's why I have a lot of material to learn first, but also to share with other people when they come here. If I really wanted to do it for myself, wouldn't have that much tools. The conclusion is like, if you want to try coffee V60 like that, you can start by buying, first of all, asking recommendation to barista of what kind of coffee to buy depending on your taste. So if you like something delicate or something more chocolatey, I wouldn't recommend you to start with something super expensive. Start with something light, like a light roast coffee. I wouldn't recommend you for now which kind of variety, because I'm still not an expert in it, but ask recommendation to your barista of what kind of coffee you should go for if you want to start drinking V60, and start drinking it with something else on the side. It will make the experience totally different than if you just drink it as it is, because you don't even have like the experience of making it, so you just like consume it. So if you want to consume it, I would recommend to have something on the side. But yeah, that's my conclusion. I wasn't supposed to talk about coffee. I was just supposed to make me a coffee and then go back to work, and it's been like 20 minutes and my coffee is getting cold, which I really don't like. Okay, let's back to work.